All right, take two. Today at Pepperwood's, we're stuffing pork loin with bacon, jalapenos, some fresh basil, ricotta cheese, cream cheese, some spinach, and of course, Pepperwood's peppercorns. Let's do this.
Awesome.
Yes.
So what are we doing here?
I'm gonna dice up some jalapenos and we're gonna make a mixture to make a spread for when Jay cuts the loin. We're gonna spread it on the inside. So I'm just dicing jalapenos right now. I'm trying not to get my fingers too hot because that's just disastrous when it happens. And then I'm gonna take some ricotta and cream cheese and mix it all in a bowl. Spinach stems, get out of here. And then I'm gonna put some fresh basil and the jalapenos all in a bowl and make a spread. That's what's happening.
Fantastic.
It's gonna be delicious. And Jay's gonna bolt some fresh spinach right now so we can spread that one.
Yeah, so I got about a tablespoon of butter. Melt that down.
It's a mighty tablespoon.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Nothing wrong with more butter. More butter.
And then all of that should wilt down to like a quarter of the size.
Yeah.
So it seems like a lot. It's not. We're gonna throw some salt and pepperwood in there. You could just eat that as a side.
I know.
Delicious. Okay, now we season. Looks like a lot of salt, but it's not. These are just really big grains. It's kosher salt. And of course, just from the height, decent amount of pepperwood. There we go. There. It's already about half the size, maybe
Come over here for a good shot.
more than half the size. Coming along nicely.
Great shot.
Do you want some fresh garlic in there or no? I'm just dashing. You gotta ask me what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just crushing some garlic for the mixture for the inside of the pork. So I usually chop my garlic, but
Conveniences.
Jason bought this contraption and it actually comes in very handy.
Yeah, they are really good. Yeah.
So that's that. And next I'm gonna add some ricotta in there. Fork is not gonna work for that, so we're gonna dump the ricotta right in there. I'm gonna need a bigger bowl,
Gonna need a bigger bowl of that.
maybe. So then I'll add in the cream cheese, mix it all together. So in here is fresh garlic, diced jalapenos, and ricotta so far. And then we're gonna put in the basil and the cream cheese. And
And that's your mixture.
what's Jay doing over there? Bacon.
We're going Baconator styles here, just total overkill. 2 pounds of bacon or 1
Double
kilogram.
pork.
You're
Double pork.
going gangster on the bacon.
Yeah, we're just going for it.
It's gonna be delicious.
It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be really, really good.
And in it goes.
The temperature?
375. This is the first two.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a missing ingredient? Pepperwood? On the bacon and the mixture.
It's not a bad idea.
Down
but
your
they're already
pants.
in.
That is a really good idea.
It is a good idea.
There's always a, hey, we can do go.
Dry rag. I want a wet one. So you burn yourself. I think I'm burning myself anyway. Ooh. Yolky. Some beautiful bacon. So this is another method of doing bacon where you can get it all done if you have a larger type family. Just get it. 2.2 pounds of bacon, cook about a half hour.
Thick cut.
Good cut too. Yeah.
Covered in pepperwood, smoked peppercorns. That.
It doesn't sit in its own grease. You don't have to waste paper towel.
Don't show our children.
I don't think you.
Fantastic. into the mixture. Cheese mixture with jalapenos, and it's gonna go inside of the pork loin. It's gonna be very good. I'm gonna leave it big like that, because then you get a chunk of bacon.
And this is all going to be wrapped inside that pork loin. That is going to be monstrous. So what's your ingredients again of all of this mixture here?
There's ricotta, cream cheese, diced jalapenos, and salt and pepper, wood, and I think that's it, right? And now bacon. And garlic, fresh garlic, you're right. I totally forgot about that. Dope. I'm gonna mix it up and see how we're doing here. Bacon ratio. Oh my god, this is gonna be oh my god.
It's going to be diabolical.
We're not moving for like a day.
You need more bacon.
Need more bacon in there
Always
for
need
sure.
more bacon.
Oh gosh, yeah. More bacon. It's like a bicep workout during this thing.
Good bacon supply there. So yeah, you ended up making enough bacon, that's for
We
sure.
did. There's like a lot of bacon, but it's awesome. There's nothing wrong with a lot of bacon. It's like, there's never enough, I find. When you make bacon, it's like, with 5 of us living here, it's like, you need to make a lot of it because everybody wants to eat a lot of it. I like the French eating bits. That's my favorite bit. All right. It's gonna be so yummy. We're not gonna be able to move for like a whole day. I gotta get a different. Oh, that's awesome. It's gonna be so good. All right, and now we cut the pork. Dump that inside.
What are we doing?
Okay, so we're gonna butterfly it, butterfly it, because it's gonna stay together. What I did discover is that there's a separation in the muscle, so I'm just gonna go with that down here, and hopefully we get some good results. Use a sharp knife like this one. You're usually using the tip, so you want to make sure that your knife is sharp. Take your time. Don't worry about those hatch marks. That's not in a restaurant. Like a butcher could probably do this in like 3 cuts.
You're doing this business at home, so don't listen to what those cooking shows tell you or what the butcher tells you or what restaurants tell
Don't
you.
listen to anyone.
Get a sharp knife and
Listen to
take
me.
your time. Yeah.
Then you want to watch your angle, of course, because it's a long linear thing going on here. And safety, obviously very important. So that's going down a bit. I'll come back up here a bit and see how that works. It seems to be a little better. By the way, this is the first time I've done this, so if I can do it, most likely you can. Yeah, so that's going to separate a bit at the top. There's not really too much I can do about that because it's already separated because of the way the muscles join together. Want the French culinary? Spent a long time with Ramsey. Taught me some French.
He doesn't speak French.
Okay,
Speaks dick.
pretty much. This is a fucking talented dude. Don't swear.
Yeah.
He's definitely talented though. Can't hold anything, not too much away from him. He was a bit of a dick in the early days.
This is one of the shots where I'm gonna just like speed it right up.
Yeah, totally. Because it's taking. So this is a bit. If you can come here, see if the how thick it is from here to here. So I'm gonna put a few slices in here to hopefully thin it out a bit more. And depending on how thick it is where my mind's at is how deep I should go. And it's not going to be perfectly flat because that's impossible with this cut. It's a full loin. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better as I keep doing it. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to flip it around a little bit just to see the other side. A little easier. Yeah, so it's a bit thick up here, so just... Guys, please. That is it. Again, a butcher. Probably do a much better job. Does it matter? Not if it tastes good. Here you go.
Okay, so Jay has now, that was the full loin before, so Jay has now sliced it, filleted it, how would you say that? I don't know. Anyway, and now I'm gonna take the spread that I made, so in here is the bacon and the cream cheese and the ricotta and diced jalapenos and fresh garlic and salt and pepperwood. And so I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna spread it on here, a layer, and then we're... Oh, that's right. See?
So first,
This is some salt. I'm just gonna put some rock salt on here and season it up so when we tenderize the meat a little bit.
bring out some flavors.
And then our trusty pepperwood.
Smoked peppercorns. The pepperwood.
The pepperwood.
You want in certain circles as fish tags. You want to explain what that means?
What?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing, Mom. Nothing, Mom.
No, no.
Oh yeah, lots. I can smell that smoked peppercorn.
Smells so
That
good.
is something else.
It's really nice.
Shameless plugs.
A lot of shameless
It's great.
10-minute video.
So this is gonna be like, I think I'm gonna have to use, I'm gonna just have to
Your hands?
thump it on and then spread it, yeah.
Yeah, get on there.
Yeah. I did wash my hands. These enough hand washing rules, always. This is gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be so
Well, it is a lot.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, be generous.
Tasty.
Don't be afraid.
I ain't afraid.
I ain't afraid. She says. Oh, I ain't afraid. I'm Scottish.
Don't have to use absolutely all of it either because
Yeah,
you get that, you know.
You did that with the bacon. Don't be afraid.
I think I'm gonna use, there might be a little bit left, but I'm only gonna stuff it to like here, just so we can roll it.
Well, I heard you guys
Here?
had a, an idea to use the rest of this stuff. What was it?
Oh, stuffing with chicken breast?
No, there was the one after that.
What? I don't remember.
In your butt.
I was like, oh, the no. God, you guys.
Crazy teenagers.
I think that's pretty good, Jay. What do you think? I think that's like
I'd go.
a little bit.
Yeah, I think you can use it all.
Another inch. What's another inch?
Well,
This could sound.
I don't know.
That could be. It's so yummy looking though. Oh my goodness me. My fingers are all chilly. That's okay. I'm gonna end up using all of it, Jay.
Yep.
Yeah. Perfect.
And then you roll sushi. Maybe you use the parchment kind of like in that method.
No, I'm just gonna wash my hands and then I'm gonna just roll it,
Okay.
I think. And then you're gonna tie it, right?
Mm-hmm.
There. This is ridiculous. It's gonna be so good. 1 second here. All right. So now we're gonna put on the
Garnish.
the garnish, the spinach. I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit here because it's been sitting in front of it. And we're just gonna loosely place the spinach. I'm probably gonna have to use my hands again because this is not working with the tongs. Not working. Okay. This is the wilted spinach that Jay made earlier. It was delicious smelling in the whole place.
My name's Pepperwood.
Alright, so once we roll it, it will balance itself out. And then this is fresh basil. I'm just going to rip it up a little bit because you don't want to rip it up too much or you will bruise the basil. You don't want to do that to fresh basil. It smells so good. Fresh basil is like the best smell. Don't you think so? It's like one of my favorite smells. It's so good. Alright. So now we're gonna roll it up. I don't know how to roll.
Allie has amazing rolling techniques. That's why she's doing this.
Yeah, I have a feeling that she'd probably be the right woman for the job. She seems to have a level of experience in rolling.
Oh my god, this is nuts. It's like a huge bit of meat. This is gonna be a feat. I really gotta go up.
It's working. It's working.
The rope will tighten it as well, so you want to just kind of go a little looser.
Tuck it in. I'm gonna have to get my hands right in there. I have to go up and over the stuffing.
Oh yeah, be gangster about it.
There we go. Look, Jay.
Yep, I'm here.
Then we can maybe tuck these in. Ooh, see? Perfect. Tuck her in. Whatever's sticking out, just tuck it in and get on with it.
Yep, all the way over.
Yeah. Pull it rope down at the bottom.
It's alright,
That's okay.
that was already there.
You can tie
in
that
there.
in.
That was already, yeah. Let's
There we
just
go.
wrap it up. It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
My god, it's like a log. Here. Ta-da! It's gonna be delicious. I'm so excited. Perfect. That worked out really well. So now we're gonna rope it. Jay's gonna tie it. And we'll try to stuff the ends in here so we keep all the goodness inside. And then Jay's gonna light a fire and put it on the grill.
Goddamn right I am. Should be good for now. Let's get this started. Oh, that looks good. Watch your eyeballs. Oh yeah, that looks so good. Light up offset. Yep. I gotta make a lasso. How do you say that? Something like that.
A lasso.
Lasso.
Lasso?
Lasso. So now, hopefully, yeah, so there we go. Now you can cinch it, you leave a little tail, and then you can really tighten it down and lock it down with that little tail. I should have left a little bit of a bigger tail, but that's okay. It's easier to work with if it's a little larger. And then you really kind of cinch it down. Not too much. You don't want to squeeze all that goodness out of there. Just leave that over there. Your next one, and you just repeat the process all the way down. There are proper butcher ties that I should probably learn because it's probably Most likely it's easier than what I'm doing right now. Punch once in a while. Don't be afraid of the meat. Treat your feet. Definitely.
With that technique, you keep them all right there.
Oh, yeah, you know what I just did.
And then
Just
and then
made
lose it.
Just as you're saying that. Hey, welcome to Canada.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm seasoning the board because then I'm gonna put some salt and pepperwood on the board, and then I'm gonna lift this pork loin onto the board because Jay has to transport it outside to barbecue, so it's easier for this not to fall apart. And then I'm gonna season the top and sides and do the roly-poly.
The roly-poly.
The roly-poly. Well, keeps it. You don't want to move that around a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's just gonna use the pepperwood. And then the bottom gets seasoned, all while getting ready for transport to the minus 15-degree backyard.
Fantastic. That's Canadian.
This is, you have to be so extra careful. Just 1, 2. It looks great though, right?
Yeah, looks great the way.
Looks good.
Sure did, but
Sure does. Put more on the board because you always need to do more.
Lots of that smoked peppercorn and salt.
The pepperwood. It's like there's a gravy guy in the background saying pepperwood. Here we go, a little roly-poly action.
Oh, that's the roly-poly.
That is the roly-poly action, yes. Even though a lot of people, I don't know, because it's the fat, so it doesn't really absorb the seasoning on that side, but still good to.
Won't go all out or go home,
Every
right?
bit of pork deserves some seasoning, I think. Like, why leave that fat guy out, you know? Really? Why not? More pepperwood, and then we do another roly-poly over here. It smells so good. Like, you can really smell it and smoky from the barbecue. Like,
Oh, yeah.
look at the meat log.
Shadow. Alright,
Looking great.
It's a log downstairs.
here we go. On it goes. Nice stuffed loin. Didn't take too long, really. Hopefully it's working. I'm pretty sure it will. Pepperwood.
There we go. Won't kill us.
Okay, so this is just an instant read thermometer. I use it for meats and other things. And this is seems like it just keeps going down. This is the temperature outside. Just been holding it for a few minutes. It's pretty chilly, especially with a little slight breeze. And that's in Celsius. And for American friends, that's what we're at right now. And fun fact, did you know minus 40 in Celsius is the same as minus 40 in Fahrenheit? It is. Weird equation.
Oh,
Look at that. It's looking good. Now because it's stuffed, yeah, so that part's done. And because it's stuffed with cheese, let's just go a little deeper and see what happens from there. Okay, so it drops. Okay, so yeah, so we still got a bit of time. And then back here, probably even a little less maybe because it's far back. Oh, maybe. Okay, I'm not gonna flip it around. No, this is working out nicely.
That's a nice color.
Beautiful. And the. Okay, so this has been resting for at least 20 minutes. That's to allow the juices to reabsorb into the meat and the food eventually. So that's what you hope to accomplish by resting. Now we're gonna unveil. You'll always have a bit of juice coming out. That's what we got. Now we cut. Smell that? It smells delicious. Okay, so we got a bit of
I wish you could put
butcher's tie here. Oh, important part. Get the largest sword you have in your house. When you got a chunk like this, and just you start working it. There we go. All right. This is surprising to me because there is a moist cheese in there, cream cheese, and that's all that came out. Like, it's very impressive to me. I wasn't sure if a lot more would come out.
I need a picture, please. Can I have a picture, please?
One more. And we'll get right more, like, kind of into the center a bit, and then work our way. It's kind of a good thing about these pies. You're a hungry man. Oh man, look at that. Oh my. Look at that. See, not too much steam coming out, that's what you want. Mm.
Oh my.
Lovely. Look at the shots. Unbelievable.
It looks so good. Up top. Good job.
Slices for us?